Alright guys, so you're on the second day now. You finished the scavenger hunt. You did a great job. You looked through that. Now you're looking to do what's up next, okay? And again, you're all going to find all these activities right here. The learning target is right here. Already developed, test, modular, and their components. Develop an algorithm. Today we're really developing that algorithm or a flow chart, alright? And in the Project Lead the Way course right here, you'll see that you're going to go through all this and log in and that kind of thing. But then you're going to come with this flow charting diagram again. Remember, ovals, start and stop. Rectangle would be the command. Rhombus is the decision. I don't think you really have a decision. You may have one. And then arrow is moving on. So I have this really great program. It's called Inspriation 9, and it's going to allow you to go ahead and flow chart the information. All right, and so hold on just a second, and okay, and so when it opens, you're going to open it like this. All right, and here's an example that I have already done for you guys. And again, it has a begin, get items from list, see list is used. So this is a more complicated one. All right, and so I'll start a whole new one right off for here to the side here. So once again, we're going to start with a big oval. Oops. So you just click on the object and you put it over here, and it's going to be begin. And then I would just go right ahead and put your end one in there. All right, and then you're going to have some oops, sorry. And then you're going to insert some decisions. So turn on LEDs. Pattern 1. Okay, and that's a very, very simple flow chart right there. So again, you're going to go over to here. You're going to find your linking, and I think, or you can just stay right in the same frame right here. So once again, I like to stay in the frame here, and you're going to stay, and you're going to start linking these together. And you notice it there, there, and then there. That's a very simple algorithm. Now, if we wanted to add in there some decisions, we can do that by just simply going right here. And I'm going to delete this. I'm going to say if shaken, and that is the decision that's going to have to be made by the computer. If the computer, the chip is shaken, then it's going to turn off LEDs. But if not, it's going to go back up to the top. So, how do I do that? Well, I'm going to link this right into here, just like I would. And then I'm going to link this one right into here. And then I'm going to link this to the end. But because this is a pattern, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it go and link up to here. Alright? And then to do that properly, you're going to want to draw an arrow there. Alright, and right now the only way I can find to do a really good arrow back would be to come over here. Oops. Control Z to undo anything that you mess up on. And I would then just draw an arrow up here. And then draw another arrow. Oops. So draw the first arrow like this, click off it, then draw your next arrow like this, and you'd be heading back up to the top. Alright, I'm sure we can figure out a better way to do that, but for right now, that looks like the best we can do. Again, there's a lot of cool symbols you can put in there. And and you can also go up here to link and I'll figure out a better way for that straight arrow. But for now, you can at least see that. All you're really gonna need to do though is to have a basic or you could just draw in the arrow like that if you want. I'm fine with that as well. Okay. Either way works for me today. I'm going to try to work on finding a better way. But for right now, that would allow you to fulfill the requirements here of flowcharting your LED program. Okay. And right here, I have an example of what you should be doing. So I have a LED pattern 1, a waiting time, and I wonder why we do a waiting time. Why do you think you might do a waiting time here? Come over and tell me why you think you might do a waiting time. And then LED pattern 2. And then I put in there the shake and then LEDs off, and I put that. And so you can then see that it's working in the emulator here, that it's going that, and then if I push this shake button here, it's off. Right? So now you can look and see as well. And you can put it also into the JavaScript so you'd see how that would actually be written in coding, like we're going to do in 7th grade. But for us right now, this is completely acceptable. So it'll always do this, except when it's shaking, it's going to turn it off. All right? So now, take and do that to your best of your ability. Make sure you get a flowchart done. I'm going to want you to print out that flowchart. The easiest way to print out the flowchart is to grab your snipping tool. So if you go into your search bar here and you Google snipping tool, and you utilize that, you then take a new snip of your algorithm, you copy it, you open up Word, when that finishes loading, you're going to put that on there, Control V to put it on there. All right, and then you're going to go to your and then to finish this activity, you're going to collect and make this and have it work on the actual physical computing device. You're going to as well take a snip of your program, and again do new snip, copy, and then you can paste it right onto your program. And then just because we don't like to handwrite anything because we're in tech class, which is completely fine, you're then going to just make sure you put your name somewhere on the paper here. So by Mr. Abbott. Okay? That way I'll know that you did this and that it's all done. Alright, so those are the 2 things I would like you to do today. If you have any questions at any time, you can ask me for come over and help you. Otherwise, you're able to work alone or with your shoulder partner to complete this activity. Alright, best of luck.